G'day from Dalat. Today's episode is about dating. More specifically, what dating in Vietnam is really like when you're an older foreign gentleman who's not in a rush, not on the game, and not looking to relive his 20s. It's truth, I can't even remember my 20s. Must have had a good time. And to be honest, I didn't expect this much interest.
I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Since arriving, there's been a bit of a, how do we say, rush. More profile views, more smiles, more messages than I've had in years. Now, part of me wonders, is it curiosity, romance, gold digging? But here's the thing. Vietnam's not the Philippines. The women here don't seem hell-bent on emptying your bank account, at least not from what I've seen. What I've noticed instead is hope. They're not necessarily looking for money. They're looking for calm, for decency, for a man who doesn't cheat on them, boast about it, then light up a cigarette and gamble the grocery money away. A man who doesn't treat them like a servant or a target or a victim in the making. And maybe, just maybe, they're looking for a kind of safety, not in the financial sense, but in the emotional one. There's a different kind of wealth, and if you've done the work to become a decent man, I have a suspicion they can sense it. Yes, there are scammers out there. Yes, some of them are looking for a ticket out. But most of the women I've spoken to seem far more interested in connection than transaction. They're curious, they're kind, some are shy and some aren't. But what they're not doing is hitting me with lists of demands or sob stories about a sick aunt who needs urgent Bitcoin. On the dating apps, absolutely they have, but face to face, no. And it's been refreshing and, frankly, a bit healing. Of course, there are cultural gaps, language barriers, generational differences, moments when you wonder if you're even on the same planet. But at the core, if you're emotionally steady, willing to listen, and not afraid of a quiet moment between sips of tea, you'll likely find women here who are warm, intelligent, and utterly done with emotional chaos. And that's something I think more men should understand. You're not buying a relationship here. You're being invited, quietly and on their terms, into something that might be simple, honest, and slow. So the real question isn't, why are they interested in me? The real question is, what can I offer that helps both of us feel more human? And if the answer is kindness, curiosity, consistency, then maybe you're already richer than you think. And not because of who's messaged me, but because of how the experience has reminded me of the value of emotional maturity, mutual respect, and shared quiet. It's not about chasing romance. It's about becoming the kind of man who's ready when it arrives. Thanks for watching. Take care, take a few emotional risks, and maybe update your dating profile photo while you're at it. Good night, Davo. To be Davo or not to be Davo? That is the question. Hey, AJ.